Hi everyone, welcome to my channel BBC Teen Mom in 24. Welcome to Update New Gossip. Kailyn Lowry has given fans several glimpses into her relationship with Elijah Scott via social media ever since they started dating. Lowry confirmed her romance with Scott via Instagram in April 2022, 2 years after her 2020 split from ex Chris Lopez, with whom she shares sons Lux and Creed. The Teen Mom 2 alum previously welcomed son Isaac with ex Joe Rivera and son Lincoln with ex-husband Javi Mariquin. Lowry and Scott began dating not long after he moved into the MTV Personalities Delaware neighborhood, ultimately moving in with Lowry and her 4 sons the same month they began their relationship. The couple went on to quietly welcome their first child together, son Rayo, in late 2022 before further expanding their family with the birth of twins in January 2024. Keep scrolling to see the full timeline of Lowry and Scott's romance. 2 years after she and Lopez called off their on-again, off-again relationship, Lowry revealed she was seeing someone new. "Me and my boyfriend actually send pictures of open vitamins that we take every morning," she said in a since-deleted Instagram ad for vitamins, referring to her romance with Scott. "He will send me a picture of his and I will send a picture of mine." Not long after, Lopez said he learned of his ex's relationship status from their sons, and not Lowry herself. "It was actually recently where I had to pull my kid's mom to the side and be like, yo, there's no reason why my 4-year-old should be telling me about every dude you sleeping with," he said during an April episode of his PTSD Pressure Talks with Single Dads podcast. "Lux was just telling me about this last dude, and now he's telling me about the new dude." 1 month later, the MTV personality confirmed her and Scott's relationship by sharing a pic of their hands together in bed via her Instagram story. Lowry also revealed via another social media upload that Scott had been introduced to her 4 children. Teen Mom 2 star Kailyn Lowry's dating history: Joe Rivera, Chris Lopez, Elijah Scott, and more. Lowry recalled her and Scott's first fight on an episode of her Barely Famous podcast, joking that she needed him to drive faster so that she didn't have a bathroom accident before meeting his family. "I got this crazy pain in my stomach while we were in the car, and I was like, I need you to go 100 miles per hour. And he was like, I can't, or I'll lose my license," she explained. "I was mortified. I was like, I am not meeting your mom for the first time and almost hitting myself on her floor." That same month, Scott made his face debut on Lowry's Instagram story as she shared photos and videos of the construction worker in honor of his birthday. Lowry clarified rumors about Scott's alleged infidelity during an Instagram story Q&A. After one fan asked, "Was your boyfriend in a relationship when you moved next door to him?" The reality star replied, "Yes, but he did not cheat on her. We got together a while after they broke up despite what some are committed to believing." Fans began speculating that Lowry was pregnant with her 5th child after Lopez posted a cryptic message via Twitter. In addition to photos of Lowry appearing to be pregnant surfaced online, claiming in the since-deleted tweet that Lowry had to protect the belly, according to InTouch. Months later, Lowry added fuel to the baby rumors by wishing Scott a happy Father's Day via her Instagram story. "And happy Father's Day to Ligi cause he's a zaddy," she captioned a since-deleted photo of her boyfriend. Teen Mom 2 alums Kailyn Lowry and Javi Mariquin's ups and downs through the years. Cheating allegations, Rihanna DeJesus drama, more. Lowry subtly confirmed on an episode of her and V. Rivera's Baby Mama's No Drama podcast that she had welcomed her 5th child in late 2022, though she didn't reveal the father's identity. "I actually watched. I first came across your show when I was in the hospital having one of my kids," she told guest Aurora Culpo while chatting about the reality series The Culpo Sisters, which premiered in November 2022. "The first episode that I saw was, I believe you told your parents that you were maybe separating or divorcing, and then one of your sisters was going to watch your kids." Lowry officially confirmed she and Scott welcomed their first child together, Sunryo, nearly a year prior. Elijah didn't cry when I gave birth, and that was really upsetting to me, she revealed on an episode of her Barely Famous podcast, while speaking about her fifth child in depth for the first time. I remember being upset, because Elijah is such a mellow, calm, cool, and collected person. It takes a lot to bring him out of character. I've only seen him out of character one time. For Scott, that was because the couple didn't have time with him until he had to be whisked away to the NICU right after his birth, Lowry explained. Furthermore, Scott had to be there for his partner, who was devastated by the news. He couldn't process my son being born because you were so upset, Lowry recalled of his mindset. To me, a NICU stay is near death, she shared. It was traumatizing for me, but for him, it was like he just went to the NICU and came out so fast. Lowry revealed on Barely Famous weeks later that she is expecting babies 6 and 7 with Scott, calling her kids a permanent souvenir after getting pregnant while on vacation in Thailand with Scott. Lowry opened up about her plans for her future with Scott. He's been pushing for engagement, she told People. But I've already kind of done marriage once and I've headed up royally, so I'm a little hesitant. Lowry explained that she and Scott had already jumped right into parenthood together, so she didn't want to rush into other relationship milestones. I kind of would like to have something to look forward to in the future instead of doing everything all at once, she said. I think we have time. If we're meant to be together, then we don't need to rush into it tomorrow. She went on to gush that Scott is a family man and different from partners she's had in the past. He's very, very much connected with his own family, with our family. And so he's been a really good partner to me, she said. I feel like it's a really good match. Lowry announced that she was expecting twin boys via Instagram video before amending the announcement 1 week later. They said that if there's boys, then they would pick up an XY chromosome on the test. If they were 2 girls, it wouldn't show, and so you would know both of them are girls. However, when you get the test back, if there are any XY chromosomes, you assume that they're both boys. I assumed they were both boys, she explained via TikTok, adding that she later learned she was expecting 1 boy and 1 girl. The twosome announced the birth of their twins. I ended up delivering at 35 weeks, Lowry said on her podcast, adding that she welcomed the twins via C-section. I was terrified because I didn't love the idea, but I knew I had to do it because the baby was breached, she explained. 1 month later, Lowry revealed that the twins' names were Verse and Valley. Lowry confirmed that she and Scott are engaged during an episode of her Coffee Convos podcast with Lindsay Chrisley. She noted that she didn't formally announce the engagement sooner because Scott would always ask her to marry him, but she never took him seriously until he proposed with a ring. I was just like, we'll play this by ear. I'll let you know, if you have a ring one day, we'll reevaluate, Lowry said. And then one day, he just showed up with a ring. He came into the bathroom one day while I was getting ready and he gave me the ring. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Earlier that week, Lowry exclusively told Us Weekly that Scott is an angel who stepped seamlessly into her older kids' lives. This gossip is over. If you like the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.